What's something your parents did that you still can't forgive? When I was 10, my grandparents started a college fund for me. Every month, they deposited $200 into this account. My grandfather had worked at a steel mill for 42 years, and my grandmother cleaned houses. They wanted me to have opportunities they never had. My parents divorced when I was 12. Dad moved to Nevada for work, sent checks but visited rarely. Mom stayed in our small Pennsylvania house with me. She worked as a receptionist and complained constantly about money. I learned to be frugal early. Never asked for expensive clothes or electronics even when friends got them. Mom met Sergio when I was 15. He was 34, 6 years younger than her, and worked sporadically at construction jobs. Within 2 weeks, he was sleeping over. Within a month, he had moved in. He drove an old Dodge pickup with rust spots and a cracked windshield. Mom suddenly started buying new clothes and getting her nails done every week. For my 16th birthday, Mom and Sergio went to Atlantic City for the weekend. I stayed home alone. My grandparents called to wish me happy birthday and mentioned they'd just added their tax refund to my college fund. Grandpa proudly told me it was almost $18,000 now, and that I'd be able to go anywhere I wanted. I'd been dreaming of Penn State, had the pennant on my wall since 7th grade. Checked their website weekly, researched which dorms were best. When Mom got back from Atlantic City, she bought me a cake from the grocery store 2 days late. Sergio ate most of it. In April, I noticed Mom and Sergio whispering a lot. They stopped talking whenever I entered rooms. One Friday, Sergio didn't come home after work. Mom seemed excited, kept checking her phone. Around 8 p.m., I heard an engine in our driveway. A brand new Ford F-150 Platinum sat there gleaming, dark blue with chrome wheels. Sergio climbed out grinning. Mom excitedly asked what I thought of their surprise. When I asked how they could afford it, Mom quickly claimed they'd been saving. Sergio tossed the keys in the air and commented on how great my mom was. The next day, I called my grandmother to tell her about a scholarship essay I was writing. She sounded strange, asked if I'd talked to my mom about college lately. Something in her voice made my stomach tighten. When I asked what was wrong, she just said she was wondering. After hanging up, I went to Mom's laptop. She never logged out of her email. I found bank statements. The college account was empty, transferred out 6 weeks earlier. When Mom and Sergio returned from their drive in the new truck, I confronted her with the printouts. She didn't even look surprised. She accused me of invading her privacy by going through her emails. I reminded her that it was my college money that my grandparents had saved for me. Sergio disappeared into the bedroom. Mom grabbed a wine glass from the cabinet and explained that Sergio needed reliable transportation for work, claiming this benefited all of us. When I pointed out it was $18,000 meant for college, she rolled her eyes. You'll get loans anyway, everyone does. When I tried to bring up my grandparents, she cut me off, saying they were old-fashioned and that nobody pays cash for college anymore. She sipped her wine and told me, "You're young, you'll figure it out." I called my grandparents that night. They were devastated. Grandpa wanted to confront Mom, but his health was poor. Grandma cried and explained they had trusted her as the custodian and legally couldn't do anything. They tried to start saving again, but Grandpa had a stroke 3 months later. Medical bills ate everything. He died before I graduated high school. I applied to Penn State but couldn't afford it even with scholarships. Went to community college instead. Worked nights at a gas station. Mom and Sergio broke up 8 months after the truck purchase. He took the truck when he left. I moved in with a friend's family my senior year. Applied for every scholarship I could find. Got an associate's degree, then transferred to a state school. Graduated with $32,000 in debt. Mom texted occasionally, always acting like nothing happened. Called me ungrateful when I didn't respond. She remarried last year, didn't invite me to the wedding. I saw her at Christmas at my aunt's house. She asked why I never call her Mom anymore. Just use her first name, Alice. I told her she knew why. She dismissed my feelings. That was years ago, she said. Get over it. It wasn't about the money in the end. It was that she looked me in the eye at 16 and told me her boyfriend's truck was more important than my future. The $18,000 wasn't just cash. It was my grandparents' sacrifice, my dream school, and the moment I learned my mother would always choose herself.
I've noticed something. Most people watch my videos till the end, but sadly, very few like or subscribe.